everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Crazy Sexy Cool podcast. I am your host, Bethany. I am joined by my two ladies, my two co-hosts, fellow Sagittarians. We have Meek and we have Elizabeth. Hey.
What's up?
You gonna give us a good rendition before every episode? I mean, I ain't mad, Meek.
A good rendition of what?
Because last week it was moving on up, because we on the Bomb Network. So
if you didn't know, now you know, nigga.
Welcome.
You know very well. What?
Yes.
Hey, don't let them what? People Wait, what did she say right there?
But not that many.
Oh, that's what I thought, because I'm like,
yeah.
I think you just like, I'm not that many. Like, I don't know.
That's funny when you get older and you listen to songs from like when you were a kid. You're like, oh,
you're like, I know what they said, right?
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
That's what that means.
The crazy thing is, I am a big Toni Braxton fan, and I still don't know like half of her motherfucking lyrics.
No, she reminds me of Ariana Grande. Like, whenever Ariana releases a new album, I'm like, let me get them lyrics, and I'm gonna like read along
right.
as I listen to the album. Like, enunciate, girl. I can't. I don't know.
But that's part of what makes Toni, though.
Yeah. So here at Crazy Sexy Cool, we give our black ass millennial opinions about the crazy, the sexy, and the cool hot topics. So let's jump right into it. I want to say first, I'm gonna put this out here for everybody to know about me. There are a lot of movies and there are a lot of TV shows that are considered classics that I have not seen. Okay, it's Disney movies, Disney classics. I haven't seen Cinderella. I've never seen The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast.
Don't watch Pocahontas. That should have pissed you off. I get pissed off every time I fucking watch Pocahontas.
You know what? I watched it. So I watched that recently, probably within the last like 2-3 years, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, it just was like, okay, yeah, y'all lying about American history. Cool. This is the genocide. Let's talk about that.
That part.
But yeah, so I have seen everyone talking about this specific show, this particular show, and I've been wanting to start, but I just feel like it's going to be so heavy that I need to like take my time and digest this show. So I really have to. So I just started Snowfall.
Where you at in Snowfall?
So I just live tweeted the first episode, season 1 pilot episode.
I know you're not watching this bitch like as though it's like really like actually airing. Like, I'm gonna need you to watch more than one episode, Bethany. Like,
no, I don't.
You
I don't
like
binge.
a whole 3. It's like 3 seasons out right now. I need you to binge.
Because
Talk about
when I get to the end. When I get to the end and I'm all caught up, I get pissed because I'm like, well, shit, now I gotta wait like everybody else.
3 episodes, and there's going to be a new episode coming. Like, not 3 episodes, 3 seasons. There's 3 seasons. You're on the first episode. You're taking the episode week by week. You're never going to finish.
Well, I wasn't planning on doing week by week. Like, so the reason why I started it probably some months ago, like when the pandemic first like shut us down, right? But it was just so, it had my heart beating. And when it comes to like,
Meek, she said she had to brace herself. Leave her alone.
For real, I really have to like. The suspense drives my anxiety through the roof, but it's such good TV, and I get it. But I really I watch it, and then I have to watch a comedy right after for the balance, because it's just so heavy. And my heart, like, I need to laugh after the shit I saw.
What? Okay.
I didn't know what to expect.
This is gonna say I started it some months back. Like, you only on the first episode, bruh. The episode is only an hour long. What you doing? Like,
and that whole hour, my shit was beating out my chest, dog.
She said it's intense, Meek. It is very intense for her.
And the same thing for Power, because I've watched a season season 1, and then I watched half of season 2, and I was just like, I can't. Why am I doing this to myself? Like, this is too much for my life.
Power?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, no,
Bruh,
but
the first
Snowfall.
episode, it was so much blood and people getting shot in the head, and like,
Have you watched Snowfall? Have you watched Snowfall?
Yes, I have seen
Snowfall is really not that intense like that. It's really not.
But
It's really not. It's not.
Princess over here hasn't been seen what we seen growing up. So she ain't even seen certain classic movies. You know what I'm saying? So Princess over here.
Like, have you even seen Menace to Society? Like I grew up on Menace to Society. Not Don't Be a Menace, but Menace to Society.
Tell me the main actors, because I get
hell
that. I know I get them mixed up with Boys in the Hood. So
Lorenz Tate.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god! Yo, I gotta put you in timeout, bruh. Like you can't.
Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
Okay.
But Menace to Society though?
I ain't seen it, man.
Bethany, like,
Look, I'm trying to do better.
Bethany didn't grow up in the hood.
No,
what you talking about?
No, but not them hoods, though. Like,
not our hoods.
No, not them West Coast hoods. I grew up in the South. I grew up in the country hood.
She wasn't witness to the crack era. Like, shit.
Are you kidding?
I'm talking about on the West Coast, honey.
See, the West is different from the South. Is different from the
North.
Yeah,
y'all landscape still look beautiful as shit. Like slimy.
Until you pull into the projects, you'd be like, "Damn, I done made the wrong turn."
Really though, Bethany, you gotta do better. That's your homework for the next assignment. You gotta watch Menace to Society, and you gotta sit down and watch all of it. And I want a report on it, and I need you to compare and contrast. Compare and contrast.
Chill.
Between Lorenz Tate's character and the main character. Okay, I need that done by Sunday.
Tate's not the main character.
No.
He's
the side. He's the sidekick.
He's like a best friend.
Yeah. So he's not the main character.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll do the homework.
You can't even be in on the jokes or nothing. Like so if I be like, if I say Bethany, you know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up.
But that's a classic moment. That's like people use that all the time.
So you be faking it, bruh. Like you never really witnessed that. Like you be like, oh,
Jada even played in Jada Smith.
I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
Jada was in there.
Jada? Oh, Jada Pinkett. Yeah, she was.
Okay, y'all. So look, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch it, and I'll report back. How about that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you some questions because I know that movie back and forth. All right, so I'm gonna ask you all the questions. We gonna test
she's doing a good old West Coast accent, whatever that is.
Because
with them hard R's.
I can't. Oh,
all right. Here you go.
No, for sure. Them hard ass R's.
R's.
All
right, so. But yeah, y'all watching anything else? Am I the only one that's kind of like starting new shit? Because P Valley's not on no more, so I'm like.
I started.
I'm trying to be on the second season.
P Valley, hey.
What pole you dancing on? I would love to see this. I would love to see this. He's gonna be fucking blood busting the splits everywhere, like.
She is the queen. Little busted baby. She gonna show the people why. That's gonna be a stage name. Coming to the stage.
Hey.
Busted baby.
Hey.
All right, that's gonna be called the answer. They gonna be asking why, and she gonna give them all the answers. Look at that.
I actually like that.
Shout out to Allen Iverson. Hey.
Right.
So I am going to start Lovecraft Country because everyone's talking about it. I am going to start that.
Okay, so that when you sit and say brace yourself, that you have to brace yourself. You're
Okay,
getting
hold
shit
on.
from everywhere, like everywhere, where you're like, fuck, what the fuck did you just do to my motherfucking mind right now?
What
So
And
is
then
you're
that
trying to
on?
tell me that I shouldn't watch it?
no, you
Because
definitely
this
need to
doesn't
watch
sound
it.
convincing.
No. You
At
definitely need
all.
to watch it. And the
Scared,
reason,
kind of scared.
what I'm saying is that like they're giving you, when I tell you it's just a mix of all types of genre, where like Snowfall is very straight to the point. It's very straight to the point. And then if you know about the crack era and in California, you already know the gist of the story. So like there's some drama and some
You can
suspense,
kind
but
of
you
like
know what it is.
know it's coming.
Lovecraft Country, bruh, yo, I'm like, but I love it though, and I love how they just intertwine all these different genres together, and they do it so well. But I will say this: they set themselves up at a high bar. So it's going to be like, a show that goes down in history, or it's gonna be like wah wah wah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like that. Yo, you, especially with you, aspiring to be a part of directing, gotta watch it.
See, and
Gotta.
that's why I'm trying to like revisit the classics because I need to. I mean, I need to. I'm sure it's a lot of inspiring moments that will affect my writing or my producing or directing my eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The second episode of Lovecraft Country, I had to watch the Rugrats afterwards. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I gotta go.
See, I'm not the only one that has to. It's
Yeah,
balance. You gotta have the
like,
balance.
and yeah, like it to the point where I had to brace myself. I was like, all right, because like I'm the type where I'll go look at the review while I'm watching it to see if there's any like thing, because I don't want to miss certain things. And I saw a certain part was coming up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, Yeah, and then I had to watch the Rugrats after. Like I was like,
Oh
because
God.
I was watching it by myself. I was at home by myself watching it
Okay.
by myself, and I was like,
So I need to watch it with all the lights on, like with somebody.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I love the story though. I
And
love
have Martin on the Jamie Foxx show, like ready for after. Okay.
Ready, locked and loaded. Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to hear your thoughts on that one though. Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
based on a book or like is this just all brand new shit, like brand new content? Because I love that.
I don't know if it's based off a book. I would not be surprised if it was based off a book. But I will say this, there's a lot of like history stories and like mythical stories
Someone
that
someone said that one episode Emmett Till pops up at some point, like he's mixed within this one of the episodes.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch.
Okay. Well, when did you hear that? Was that last week? Because a new episode just came out today.
It was last week or a week
Okay,
before
so
that. But yeah.
that has episode two. But but what I'm saying is like you have like all these like historic stories that we know of, that we're familiar about, and then you also hear, what are they called? Not myths, but like
Urban legends
conspiracy,
in a way.
conspiracy
Ah,
stories that you hear
okay.
about, and like if you know, if you're well with those, you can pinpoint it and be like, I see what y'all doing right now. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah.
Liz, are you watching it? Or do you care?
No,
Because
no.
I the only reason is because everybody's talking about it. Because before I didn't care. I'm like, I can miss that,
No,
or
you
I'll
have
catch it later. Because that's how I felt about, oh God, what's the name of the show with Regina King? The Watchmen on HBO. Oh my God. I saw
I
people
haven't seen
tweet
that.
and post about this show for months, and I finally watched it. And it's only one season, but they wrapped that bitch up perfectly. And I was like, I feel so satisfied at the end of this season, like with what I just watched.
Yeah.
I
No.
would
I
love
haven't
another
seen.
season, but I'm content. Every episode left me confused, but it all wrapped up perfectly.
Yeah.
So if Lovecraft Country gives me some of that, I'm cool.
Yeah. But
I'm not
but the
surprised.
thing I will tell people with Lovecraft Country, be open minded and also think sci-fi. So don't think it's
Oh,
gonna be that grounded. It ain't gonna be like, I haven't watched Watchmen, but it's like Snowfall is grounded. You get what I'm saying? Like grounded in reality. Lovecraft Country is not all the way grounded like that. So like
okay.
you might, if you go in thinking it's gonna be grounded, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like now we do, So yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to
No.
watch it. I just went and binged through For Life.
You've been talking about this show
Yeah, it's
for
actually
a minute.
it's an amazing story. I love seeing like black folks in like an intellectual role, like
Yeah.
especially when they got some street to them, but they can like, oh, it just does something to me. And that character, it just does. Like when they start like spitting that shit, I'm like, let these motherfuckers know. Yes, yeah, sorry. That's my shit though. I love that. But yeah, it's really good. The storyline is really good. You could tell that there's a formula to it though. But the storyline is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm real busy. I haven't even in touch with any of these shows. This is like some of these shows I'm really just now hearing from y'all right now. So
It's like the first you've heard of these? Oh,
yes,
shit.
Love Craft Country, and what's the other one, Meek?
For like, I don't think you would like Lovecraft Country.
Yeah,
I don't think that's like your shit.
doesn't
Like,
really sound like it.
I don't think so. I don't think that's your
No
shit.
fault
Like,
yet, but
yeah,
this. Mm,
yeah. I don't think you'll
Look,
be.
if
I'm
I was still
the
working,
these, and I'm like, I don't even have time.
Yeah.
if I was still working the hours you were working, I ain't no TV. What?
Yeah, 'cause ain't no TV at all. By the time I get home, I'm tired and gotta get back up again. And then like my Monday through freaking Friday is school. So in between that is gym and little other things I gotta get, other than that. So
If
like,
Liz don't do nothing, she gonna go to the gym. Okay?
Oh, multiple times.
I'm glad y'all know me.
Yeah. Multiple
Not
times. Multiple times. Like she gonna get that gym in. Even if it's like at home while she talking to you on the phone, she gonna bust out a couple sit ups, some jumping jacks, and some cherry pickers.
I can't get left behind. That's what I tell myself every day.
Look, you ain't gonna get abs just because. Okay?
Girl, she had me work out with her the other day. Talk about girl, you wonder how I got them abs. I was like, bitch, this bitch almost killed me. Shit. I'm over here throwing the ball back. I'm like, ain't no punk.
Ain't no punk bitch.
Two more. Let's
like,
go.
And then she's like, you know what? I feel like we didn't do enough on this side. 5 more. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass, bruh. No, ma'am.
It's funny you remember that.
Yo,
Nah.
I accept the challenge though, cause I ain't gonna punk out. You know what I'm saying?
Like me said, I ain't no punk bitch.
Yo, so I wanna segue into our first topic tonight. So there is this girl, Chief Keef's baby mama, which I mean that should say enough. Okay. Like
That sounds like an album.
Chief Keef baby mama. Hold on, I'm pulling it up because I really want to like say her name because that shit is wild to me. So she goes by Slim Danger. Slim Danger. So she was on a podcast called Thoughts Next Door. And
that's properly titled.
And they come on and they tell their stories. And this girl in particular, Slim Danger, decides to talk about how she had a very interesting exchange with the one and only Odell Beckham Jr. So she's saying that Odell likes to be pooped on. Okay.
Ew.
I know. So of course that sounds gross, and reading the headline, yeah, that's crazy, right? But
real?
My thing is, like, as a consenting adult, I don't like kissing and
So
telling.
what do you do with the poop when it's done?
Is it hard or is it soft? Like, I don't understand.
Oh.
Right, and does it just like roll off the body?
Is it runny?
Or does he
Does he smear it in?
Like, what is it about shitting on someone? And I'm not shaming because I really want to really do. Because, like, shit, I tell niggas to run the red light. So who am I to sit up here and talk about somebody that likes to be shitted on? So I'm just saying, like, what do you do with the shit?
I don't know.
You like flush it? Like, what is that?
This man didn't say that. By the looks of her,
I mean, you be surprised. You be surprised what they do.
that is true.
So this girl,
But
she's saying that he asked her for a video or a picture
A
of
video,
her,
yeah.
and instead she decided to send him a video of her taking a
Shitting.
number two.
And
Yeah,
she said she had to make it sexy as possible, and it was like showing, and like I'm like, yeah,
and so,
on the
and
toilet.
and so he flew her
so what?
out after that, but she said she couldn't. I guess she had some performance anxiety, so she couldn't get the poop out. But according to her, this is something that he requested.
Okay,
I,
wait. So time out though. Like I've never like been asked to shit on a guy, but I've had a guy ask me to throw up on his dick, and then like if you also like if you do anal, there's a possibility that shit is gonna be on the dick. So there might be something there. Like
you ever have a guy ask you to urinate on him?
yes.
Have you, Elizabeth? A guy ever?
No.
I had one guy ask.
Not to pee on him. No. What?
Yeah.
So you did it?
Who, me?
No.
No, I'm not peeing on no man. But
Oh,
I've had a guy ask like, I want you to shit on my dick, like saying like he wants like to do anal, like I want you to shit on my dick. Like I've heard that before.
Oh, okay. And
this is
okay,
I mean, like
so
it
no,
sounds
I have a
like you
question.
gotta think about like how the body is set up. Like if you fucking somebody in the ass, you're gonna see some shit. Like I've had somebody like, yeah, you want to try to get the shit out your ass before you get
so
accident.
both
You never know. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah,
so
like
both of you get fucked in the ass. Meek first.
yeah. I mean, we
Bethany.
grown.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't been
So,
fucked in the ass before.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
Oh, okay. But she wasn't gonna say nothing. Her ass wasn't gonna say nothing. The fuck?
so if with these guys asking you these things, like, did you sleep with them again? Was it a turn off?
Um,
Not necessarily a turn off.
it's
It just
not.
was
It's not a turn off. It's just like It's
I
like
wasn't
nasty.
doing it
It's
again.
like nasty talk. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like they were trying to make a thing of it, cause like, you know, throw up on somebody's dick. Like you don't sit and just play with the throw up. Like you wipe the shit off and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I've done that before, and I was embarrassed when I did it. But like it
Oh,
turned
we
him to
heard.
fuck on. Like it turned him to fuck on. So like he would ask me like, cause it's kind of like, oh, I choked her so much that she threw up. Like you know what I mean? That whole thing. So
They're
like
stroking the ego.
yeah, so it like he would ask for it, like yeah, like throw up on my dick. You know what I mean? Like
So I have a question. Why if okay, let's say this is true, he's into that type of thing. At what point do you decide that you're going to start doing non-disclosure agreements?
that's what
Because
I want to know. Y'all need to wisen up. Y'all niggas need to wisen the fuck up. Y'all just flying these little like, and y'all these insta. It's like these insta pussies. I don't know what the fuck to call them. Pop
The
tarts.
ones that
I don't
they
know.
talk mess
Fucking
about that they would
pop
never
tarts.
ever
Like
ever
the
ever.
fuck, it's a certain generation. Like I'm telling you, there's a year that you just, you know, like wine. Like y'all need to learn, man. I just feel like our generation is different. Like these Pop Tarts popping up, man. They just
God.
for the clout. Like yeah, oh like just like they first celebrity dick. They just tweet about
Hop
it. Like
right on it. Like, chill out.
chill the fuck out, bruh. Like
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you got to learn. Like what what did Big Sean say? You one bad moment away from your whole Wikipedia being fucked up. Like
right,
it takes one bad chick to have your whole shit fucked up, bro. Why not
right.
have them sign an NDA? And if they don't want to do it, okay, then you know that she might be somebody you don't want to fuck with.
And honestly, real talk, and y'all take it however the fuck y'all want to. But yeah, these bitches might look like they old and mature, but they fucking young minded as fuck. Like, you'll be surprised. Like, girl been, Insta famous for 2 years and come to find out she's 21. Like, bitch, what the fuck you been doing?
Right.
Why the fuck are you
What?
35? Like,
why do you look older than me?
why do you look that old? Like, yeah, they bodies might look mature, but these Pop-Tarts are missing some shit in their head. Like, for real.
All that plastic surgery.
Yeah, I'm calling them Pop-Tarts. Because they instant, they like instant breakfast. Like, see, us, we like, some Belgian waffles, some eggs and cheese, little sausage, bacon, whatever. But these Pop-Tarts, you just pop their ass in a motherfucking Pop-Tart. They pop, pop. You know what I mean?
Ready to
go. I consider myself soul food.
Okay.
Right. Look.
I'm collard greens, girl.
I'm collard greens. Cornbread.
Yeah. Slow cook looking at. It takes about 4-5 hours. It's a 2-day process. You gotta marinate the night before. Then
you gotta start here, then go down.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You popped one of them bitches out the box, you could take that bitch right out the door. Like, the hell?
Finish your nut.
So, all right. So we got another story, y'all, with, Shad Moss, aka Lil Bow Wow. Bow Wow. I don't know what he wants people to call him, because at one point he was like, "Don't call me Little Bow Wow, it's just Bow Wow." Then it's call me Shad Moss. It's like, bro.
But no, I'm gonna call him by his new name. Pussy ass nigga. Like,
yep.
Or pussy ass nigga. You're in that club now.
So yeah, it's allegedly Bow Wow punched his pregnant girlfriend, now ex. I'm not sure how to say her name. Is Kiyomi. Yeah. It's a really pretty name, Kiyomi Leslie. He punched her in the stomach while she was pregnant and held her against her will. He wouldn't let her leave. And it is all caught on audio for everyone to hear that this nigga is out here striking bitches. All right. But the fact that he would do this to a pregnant woman, like, come on, bro. Right. To do it at all, but then to do it while, she's carrying life. Disgusting. Right. It's disgusting.
And then, like,
this isn't my first time hearing anything about him being violent to women.
You think it's Napoleon complex?
I think so. I think that is a real thing, because he is shorter, that he has to assert some sort of control in some way. And physically, maybe that's his way of trying to put a bitch in her place. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck is going on out here, what's in the fucking water, what's in these drugs y'all taking, but these niggas out here thinking that it's okay to put hands on a full woman is just ridiculous. And to be honest, I don't understand why niggas is not getting shot on sight for putting like I just feel like the repercussion of it needs to be heightened. Like,
it does.
Like, it's just crazy. And then, like, you can hear, like, he's obviously the aggressor. So it's not even on some, well, what did she say? Like, no, she's like, yo, just let me leave. He's telling people to get out the room. She obviously does not feel safe to be alone in the room with him. Like, and then
she's
why
scared.
also, why do these motherfuckers ain't acting like this nigga ain't 5'3"? Like, they can't just take him by the head and just move him out and be like, yo, we out. Like, why are we even, like, I don't understand why it even progressed as long as it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, it's just crazy.
And these girls out here dating these dudes.
But I feel like they just accepting anything just because of like the they're celebrities and whatnot. Right. So it's very unacceptable. It's not excusing them from doing that, but I guess
for this to have happened multiple times, like, he clearly doesn't have people holding him accountable for his bullshit. From what I've always heard, his mom and his friends always come to his rescue and to his defense, and kind of they try to sweep things under the rug or sensationalize it to make him look like some sort of victim. Whether he tried to make the girl out to be a gold digger, or she cheated, or she was, doing something else. But that still doesn't give you a right to put hands on a chick.
At all.
At
And at the end
all.
of the day, those are the type of women that you like to affiliate yourself with. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear that. There's
And
no
everyone's
there's
like,
no
he has a
reason.
daughter. What if someone treated his daughter that way? You don't have to. It shouldn't take someone thinking
So,
of a
exactly.
female family member
Exactly.
to like get someone to understand that hitting a woman is wrong.
Right.
Yeah, you got a
Right.
daughter, you got a mama, you got aunties, you got cut. Like, so what, nigga?
Exactly.
Don't put your hands on him.
Right.
Right.
Ugh.
Exactly. Pussy ass nigga.
Disgusting.
He's so frustrating. Like,
Yeah, he's disgusting.
every time I see him, you know what? I feel like shit ain't been the same since he got caught on that on a commercial flight when he was posing like he was taking a private jet,
Oh my
posted with the
god.
money. Bow Wow just been taking L's forever.
Man, shit ain't been right
I
since he
mean,
cut his braids off. Like,
No.
once he cut his braids off, it was downhill from there. Once he did the whole let me, and he did that whole, it was down. It was done.
And
Done.
the white beater with the bandana tied.
Done. This whole
like,
little, like,
he was a Sierra when he did that, right?
done, man.
Oh. Well, she leveled up.
Level up,
Ba-doom.
level up, level up, level up, level up. Hey.
Yo. It take
Yeah,
a couple.
Bow
It take a
Wow.
couple of them to get to where she is.
You
It's a
know what?
climb. It's a
She
slow and
she kissed
steady climb.
Prince
she
Charming.
kissed a lot of frogs.
She gets the Prince Charming.
Man,
Ugh,
I don't know if I would even
less.
call them bitches frogs, but y'all can have
Oh,
Goddamn amphibians, honey.
and
it.
that's it.
Ooh. All right, so we're gonna move on to Meek's favorite segment, aka dumb shit niggas say, or dumb shit men say. We need like a little theme song to go into this segment.
Uh, uh, uh,
Uh, uh,
uh,
uh,
uh,
uh,
uh,
uh,
You can
uh,
see you.
uh,
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 uh, uh,
uh,
You know,
uh.
fake hair
uh,
bounce on them.
uh, uh, eh, eh.
So, what does our dumb shit niggas say this week, Miss Meek?
For the dance segment, so I did
Yeah,
that.
I did.
For the dance segment for this week, we're gonna just also wrap it up with another pussy ass nigga. I gave him pussy ass nigga like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's Mr. Lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like this gremlin. Come to find out, he gonna text an apology and say, "I'm sorry, I was too drunk," or like something of that. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me to read it verbatim. Sorry, I was too drunk, or I was too drunk. I'm sorry. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
This brings up a topic for me before we lay it into this gremlin nigga. I feel like some men don't know how to properly apologize. Like somewhere down the line, they were told or accepted, like, oh, let me just say I'm sorry, or what. No, like there's a process to apologizing. Like, unless action is met up with your words, that apology is
It's null and void.
yeah. Yeah. So text message and blaming it
Girl,
on the alcohol?
There's
I
no
can't.
alcohol in this world that's gonna make you want to shoot somebody. Like that's
Bruh,
not. What the fuck?
bruh,
For real.
boy, what the fuck was
Right?
you drinking, yo?
Right? That wasn't alcohol.
Like we said a few episodes ago, how do you get to the point where you're so mad that you literally pull a gun out,
Whoa.
aim
Like,
it
you gotta-
at somebody?
Like
You
you
aim it.
thought about it first.
Yeah. And then literally pull the trigger. How? How do you get through those steps? I'm sorry. ain't no liquor in the world. Ain't no Four Locos. Ain't no
We
Mad
deal with drunk
Dogs.
people being in the industry. We deal with so many drunk people all day,
Ain't
every
no
day.
Smirnoff.
There's no way.
Everclear. None of that.
None of
There's
that.
no way that I'm gonna be like, I'm so drunk, I'm about to shoot this nigga. What in the fuck? You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
like
Like, this
what?
never
You risk
happening.
it all though. Risk
Right,
it
my life was
all.
over. Cause he was doing
Like,
good. He had some motherfucking hits. Yeah, like now I gotta delete him from my whole iTunes.
I
Period.
ain't got a damn thing to do. I don't listen to that nigga at all. It
He
was, I
got a
don't
lot of
know. It's
good
something about it.
remixes.
I was just like, yeah, just like R. Kelly.
facts.
And you
Shit.
can still cancel
Facts.
the nigga. The fuck?
True.
Facts.
It's true.
That shit goes. Like, if not gonna even lie.
R. Kelly,
It goes.
nothing but the motherfucking hit. But
However, we can still cancel that nigga. I mean, I don't have anyone to cancel because I don't listen to him. So it's like he doesn't exist.
But
But it's just the extra fuck you.
but someone did mention like it's the sad part is that another song from Drake and niggas is gonna completely forget about what the hell happened with the whole shooting of the pinky toe. Like,
no, I'm not. What the fuck? I'm not.
no, they
Shout out to Stella.
Like, it's not funny, but I'm just saying, like, people just gonna forget, like, for sure. And I just think like that's where we feel like motherfuckers went and canceled the fuck out of Doja Cat because she wants to sit up in a fucking racist ass chat room and say nigger, Nick with the ER. Like, oh hell no, that bitch canceled.
She still won a Grammy.
But yeah, I didn't feel the same like energy.
Doja
When it-
won a Grammy, dog?
Mhm.
Wait,
For
who?
what?
I'll send it to y'all. But she won a Grammy and it up on my Twitter.
I'm not surprised she won a Grammy because that's not ran by us.
True.
If it was ran by us, she probably wouldn't have won.
True. So
Yeah.
people are saying that that whole Doja Cat thing was a scam. So apparently some guy who had been like, I guess in those same chat rooms with her had been like trying to get her attention, try to hook up with her. You know, he was interested in dating her and she turned him down. So he decided to start this whole hate campaign and call her, you know, anti-black and all this stuff. So some people are trying to, you know, filter out if this was, you know, something that she was really a part of, or was it's just, you know, a guy getting his heart broken with a girl he, I guess, had no chance with, and he just trying to ruin her whole career because of it.
But that makes the story even worse.
Yeah, it does.
That makes it even worse. Here we
Definitely.
got freaking bullet shatters, pictures, text messages proving that the gremlin did it. You know what I'm saying? And like niggas is still not giving him the same energy that they gave Doja Cat. Like at all.
Yeah. And you know, we can always say that's based on, you know, her sex. Being a black woman, you just don't get the grace. But, you know, they say it is what it is.
It is what it is, dog.
I hate that though. Do you still listen to Doja?
No.
You
No,
guys don't?
I don't.
I haven't. I never really, well, I used to listen to some of her stuff, but
I never really was like.
Actually, no, go ahead.
I was about to say I never had like an album like it was some like she can rap her ass off and it was some songs where I was like hell yes.
Nah, I hated that cow song she did, but
yeah.
I was seeing that I was like, what the? But I did just recently hear on a video with City Girls. I mean, song with City Girls. Yeah, she was on a remix of that song.
Yeah, I heard it goes. And I see people still talk about her like, yo, if Doja was on this song, she'd kill it. You know, people still understand that she's an incredible rapper. It just sucks to get tied up in some internet drama, bro.
You still think about it. Like, I'll listen to him like, man, should I even be listening to this right now?
No, real talk. back to Tory. Like, another thing that makes Tory so bad is that like he just sat back and just allowed people to come at Megan that way. You know what I mean? And yeah, he probably was like, probably was advised by his, lawyer or whatever. But yeah, like okay, if you truly sorry, you see that the internet is coming after this chick. Like, do something, say something. Don't just allow her to get like, cause they like, oh yeah, she big, she is a big bitch, like she came at me, blah blah. All this crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
show that you're sorry, and that goes back into the whole like niggas don't know how to really properly apologize.
Yeah, and that was the whole point of people saying, like, if he apologized like that same night or the very next day, but then he continued to allow people to slander her, and and not only that, he's liking comments on these blogs in agreement with certain people. So I'm just like, bro, where you what is it? Are you sorry? Are you sorry or not?
And not.
No, he's not.
Not sorry.
It's like he could care less. He just has his people telling him to be quiet.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move on to our red light special. So if you guys have a question for the ladies of the Crazy Sexy Cool podcast, shoot us a DM at Crazy Sexy Cool Pod on Twitter or Instagram, or send us an email at crazysexycoolpod@gmail.com, and we may read your question on our show. So we actually got two today, y'all.
You and low-key, I'm hating because I can't do it.
Look, I've had like 5 Jolly Ranchers today, and my tongue is just like, I don't know, I can do it for some reason.
B will always be that friend that go in her purse and have a piece of fucking candy.
You definitely gonna be that old ass lady that got a
pepper
or strawberry or something in your damn purse.
Little piece of candy.
Yeah, my great grandmother used to always have the peppermints. You remember those strawberry candies?
Yes.
It was red with the green little.
Yeah.
Oh,
get those from the 99
those were the best in church.
You're gonna be the grandma that always got like a Kleenex wipe or a Clorox wipe, a fucking Listerine. Like, come here, baby, come wash your mouth out real quick. Like, where did you get that from?
But look at Lyric. But look at her daughter, Lyric. Lyric is like, I'm dirty. I need to be clean right now.
Yours.
That's that OCD we got. I'm sorry, y'all.
Spray you down with Febreze. Like, she had you set.
So the first question tonight, they ask, any advice for us parents helping our kids with virtual learning? Patience. Yes, child.
Patience is one. I mean, I will say it got a little better from like the first couple of weeks, because like going in from like the first week and not even having it organized as far as like PE, art, library, and stuff like that, like specials. That was kind of confusing, but it's still a lot. They kind of like this week I've seen that they eliminated like kids being able to like text and have conversations with you through the computer. Like they can no longer, because there's kids just typing like H, like, hey, how are you? I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
They're disabling the chat.
Yeah, they disabled the chat for sure. I mean, at least I've seen for me. Yeah, just have patience, because like even sometimes with me, like I walk out the room and like just to give Lyric some of her independence, and I turn around and she's right behind me. I'm like, go back to class, dude.
Yo,
what are you doing in here? And it's just a lot, because then there's other kids that's on there and they're having whole conversations, and the teacher's like, all right, well, we're not gonna get off topic, so let's go back to and I actually commend the teachers for having so much patience, because I'll be sitting there like, I'm done for the day. I cannot.
So Prince has cornrows now, and as soon as he logged in, the teacher was like, oh wow, Prince, your hair's different. He took himself off mute to be like, yeah, and my Mimi braided my hair, and because I cut it, and so she had to cut. I'm just like, bro, you are telling all the business.
Yeah.
Just say thank you and move on.
No, but be talking about a lot.
I feel like my advice is to be the fun parent. And, you know, you have to make learning fun. And the way that I become the fun parent is by smoking weed.
That's funny because I stopped.
Bruh, it really helps me because, like, all of a sudden I have patience. Nothing, like, the frustration goes away because I'm like, you know what? You know, they're recording this session. So if you're not paying attention, we can just play it again later. Like, it's okay. It's gonna get done.
Totally
But
done.
it's okay. We'll do it later. Like, I'm not pressed for time. Like, I'm
Right.
not gonna let people stress me out about my son being like 2 minutes late to sign back into the classroom.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not worried about
So
that. Like
So I get
lately,
up.
we've been the only one in the class.
Look, I get up, I get him dressed, which is all already weird in itself. Like, I'm getting him dressed to go downstairs and sit online.
Hmm.
And once I get him dressed and settled and he's logged in, I go upstairs. You know, I hit the blunt real quick. And then I go downstairs, I fix breakfast. I'm there encouraging. I'm just, you know, a different woman. I'm the fun mom when I'm high. What
hilarious.
about
Well, my experience has been different because Elijah is not doing virtual learning, so we are full blown homeschooling. But what I did though is I made it a full incorporation of our day. So he's learning everywhere. And so like his day, like our day starts with he gets up, he has his whole like to-do list that I made, and he gets up, gets himself dressed, we eat, you know, breakfast, brush teeth, and then that has to be done by like 9:30, and then we go and we take a walk and like have a conversation, whatever that conversation is, whatever he wants to
yeah,
talk about. You know what I mean? To like start, like it's not like just like out of bed straight to work. It's more like, you know, like get yourself together, all
yeah,
that. Um, and I make it short and sweet. I make it thorough, but I make it short and sweet. It normally takes me about like 3 to 4 hours, depending on what we're doing. Cause sometimes like the core stuff like math and phonics, you know, I spend time on. But then what can elongate it is like reading. So like I'll just take the book and we'll go like on my patio or like cuddle up on the couch or whatever, and we're reading, and then I have him like we do a journal where we like do reading and comprehension. So it's like that
yeah,
whole thing. So I make it a part of his everyday where it's a part of his like, you know, like where he knows what he needs to do. Like just recently over Labor Day weekend he went to the Bay with my sister and my mom. I couldn't go because I had class, and I made a travel folder with assignments that he had to do, and my sister, you know, had him do it, and like, and he knocked him out, and we did it good. But it's like that too, and I think it's also if there's multiple family members in the home, it's always best to like have a team. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be very stressful. It's very very stressful. You know, and I also encourage people to find out, you can find this out through the school, through the teacher, as to like what are the core goals. I mean, what are the goals for the core learning aspect of this year? So if your child is a second grader, what are the goals that they should be meeting? That way, and it's like the overall goals, not like the little detail goals. So if it's like at second grade, reading a chapter book, knowing how to count money, stuff like that, you can
mm-hmm.
like slowly but surely just implement that, and like, you know what, hey, go read a book for 30 minutes, or like, you know, if you at a store and you get change, ask your baby to count you to change. Those are just like
Hmm.
little things that, you know, like,
Absolutely.
cause I guess that's what my concern is, and low key I stress about is like making sure he stays on track.
And it's
So
real world learning in
it's
real
real
time.
world learning, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
like making sure he stays on track, and you know, from what I hear with the virtual learning, even though it's getting better, like there's just so much distraction going on. So it's like I think that would be my advice, to like try to give like a second dose of it. Not, you're not a teacher, you know what I mean, and parents got their own schedule and stuff, to deal with. But like if you just know what the basic goals are, you can keep it in mind. Like, okay, you should be able to do this by the time the year is done. So
Yeah. All right. I hope that advice suffices for you guys, because I mean, there's no manual to this shit. We
it's
all
definitely
freestyling
no manual.
it.
At all.
And even though it's stressful, I do think that like I know everyone doesn't think the same, but I do think that this pandemic encourages parents to get involved in their kids' education. We can't just leave it up to the system to educate our children. Like
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
it's a lot, and I know it's a lot to handle. Like especially it's a lot of single parents out there, but like we got to stay on top of those things, like getting to know the teacher, having a clear communication with the teacher, so that way if the teacher is noticing that your baby's lagging, they know that they can contact you, like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
No, as exhausted as I was by the time Friday got here, I was still logged on to that PTA meeting, our very first PTA meeting.
Right.
So, I could see what changes, they plan on making and how they're doing it and when, like just being as hands-on as possible. Yeah, 5 o'clock came around. I was like, fuck, I don't want to do this. But look, it was just 30 minutes. Knock it out.
And then
Sometimes it don't even be that long. It'd be super fast.
no,
Yeah.
right. And I've been hearing that a lot of parents are recognizing is actually not on track as they thought they were. So, like we gotta get involved. Like,
No, seriously.
you don't want to find out that your baby not graduating the week before graduation. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
And
but
you know what? And another piece of advice I would say is to give your children grace, because this is new for them too.
absolutely.
So
Have
try to
patience
understand
with
that
them.
this is new for everybody.
Also use your resources. Everyone does social media because at the end of the day, one thing I learned is like I had to reach out to in my resources to get me prepped to like be a homeschool parent because it freaked me the fuck out. Like naturally, I am not a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to simplify my thoughts like that. But I joined parenting groups on Facebook and like got feedback and I had questions and they like, oh, you know what I mean? So use your community. So, yeah, you might not be good with math or English or anything, but don't be afraid to like reach out to like groups in Facebook and maybe there's like a free tutoring service or whatever. Like use your resources. That's another.
Yeah. Just to touch back on what like you said, Meek, it's like you gotta want your child to grow and learn as well. And if you don't, once you lack in that as a parent, then you don't want your child to succeed, then that's gonna fall on you as well. Especially right now with them being homeschooled. Like parents really have to step up and actually want their kid to grow and want them to learn. So
Yeah, and that's why I smoke weed, because it turns me into a positive person. Like my attitude changes about everything, and so does my son's. Because he's like, okay, she's not stressing, she's cool. Okay,
but they can feel that.
We're gonna make it work.
Yep.
Yeah, they absolutely can. All right. So the second question of our red light special, I like this one because I feel like it's gonna give us a chance to get to know each other better, like just us three as friends. So they ask, what are your love languages? Who would like to go first?
Before we start, do you all know what the 5 love languages are? Just so that way we're on the same scale.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell our listeners what the 5 love languages are.
Okay, so the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service. Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Dun, 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 dun.
Go ahead. Keep the trend going.
Elizabeth.
Oh, me? Oh, it is.
You always go first.
I always go first.
I'll go first. I go first what you want. You can go.
Go ahead, Meek.
Mine will be like physical touch.
Okay.
I'm like now, like cuddle, like
rubbing your titties and shit. Like she like,
You are like, what's going on?
I'm like, look, she got me rubbing my titties just looking at her.
And then quality time is like important to me, just those little things. Because then like I want it for like that little bit, and then like you can go on about your day
Sagittarius.
and
So,
your life after that.
okay. See you
Yeah, okay.
tomorrow. That was
Yeah,
fun. So
cool.
physical touch and quality time.
Yeah, those would be my two.
Okay. Meek, what are yours?
Meek.
Um, shit, I like all of them.
Oh, girl.
I would say
More.
quality time, physical touch, and acts of service.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, I need action behind words.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm,
I love
good
like
one.
words of affirmation, but like they really don't mean shit if there's no action. Like, so that's why I have to go with the acts of service before the words of affirmation.
Okay.
And like the receiving gifts, you can't buy me. You
At
know what I'm
all.
saying? So it's
I can
like,
buy it.
right. Like I like gifts, but don't think that just because you bought a gift that you get certain, you know what I mean? So,
But then you also
Yeah.
don't like surprises. So
no, I love surprises.
I
you
don't like
do?
surprises. I
Well,
don't
I
like
don't.
Actually,
surprises.
I
I
love
thought that I
surprises.
thought I don't like surprises. Don't surprise me with something because I'm
I
like, oh, thanks.
I love surprises because like that like well the fact that you put that into work, that means that like I would hope that you be paying attention. Now if you try to surprise me some shit and it's like far left, yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. But a lot of times when I got surprised, it was like the dude paid attention to like the details, and that was just like a complete turn on to me. So like I like surprises because
Okay.
I'm that way. I do that. Like I do the whole like, you know, you see me do that, where like I see go see Bay and like have some things packed that he wasn't expecting, or might cook something or whatever, like do some shit that you're not expecting me to do. You know, and I
But those are
love,
just kind of like acts of service, though.
yeah, but it's things that you don't expect me to do, like, but it's still a surprise though.
Okay.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
So
Bethany.
my love language is acts of service and quality time.
Okay.
And I feel like it's changed over the years because I think I'm just realizing what that really means, like
Yeah.
how that really affects my life and how I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
show love to other people and how I like to receive it. Because I thought I was like a physical touch person. I'm not. I'm not. Like if I'm not, it's nice to feel wanted, but I don't. Physical touch isn't the way to always show me. So I guess words of affirmation is also one of my love languages. I'm cool with that too.
Yeah. That's
But because
big.
but acts of service is important because you can say, like you said, you can say
You can say
whatever,
anything.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Tell
and
me
then
nothing.
acts of service is how I show my love.
Exactly. But see, also I was thinking about this too, where it's like we all are this way, like independent, very like a alpha. We could say alpha, and it's like in order for a man to like position himself in our life like that, like you have to show, you know what I mean, some type of like you have to insert some type of acts of service, like because if I feel like I gotta handle everything on my own, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch.
Yep.
Like
Straight
I'm
up.
keeping it straight funky. Like I'm gonna just look at you
Straight.
like a bitch and treat you like a bitch. Like if I'm like, oh, I got everything, I'm good. Like yeah, or if I feel that way, because what that tells me is like I don't feel secure with you leading. You know
You
what I'm
can't
saying?
control the situation at
Yeah,
all.
you can't handle it. So like that's the reason why acts of service is so important to me. Like men just want to some no, let me see. Some men just want to just be handed, like wanted us to just hand that over like that, and it's like no, like just like a job when you have a resume and you have to prove that you are, able to fulfill the position. You got to do that like with me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yo,
Agreed.
so do you feel like your love language has changed as you've gotten older, like how
Definitely.
it was with me? Because
Yeah.
I feel like whoever that girl was, 25 through 30, totally different chick now.
Definitely. I feel like for me, I had to like experience a couple of relationships to actually find out who I was and what I like and what I don't like. Being in different relationships.
That's why I don't see like relationships as like, oh, I should have never like dealt with this person, because you're gonna learn something about yourself. Like, why
learn
was
what I
I in a
do like
relationship
and
with
what I
that
don't
person?
like. Right.
Yeah.
I feel like the younger Meek, I was a creation of my environment. And I feel like through my 20s, I just got back to my innate self. So like, and what I mean by that is like my younger Meek was way more like, I know I'm aggressive and hard, but I'm actually I'm pretty soft too. You know what I mean? So
Aggressive, hard.
Yes.
no,
And
but
I
like
see your soft side. I
yeah,
feel
like
like we're more connected now.
yeah, I'm actually like I'm pretty soft, but and I'm also like I'm not afraid to show my emotions and communicate my emotions. Whereas when I was younger, I was just emulating my mother. You know, I don't need no nigga. Fuck that shit. This my shit. Blah blah blah. Like I was doing that, and like it, but that wasn't who I was. And then like I kept getting the same result over and over and kept finding myself in the same position over and over. And it wasn't until I started like really getting to know who Meek was where I'm like, oh shit, I actually love to be touched. Like public affection, period. Low-key, I'm probably affection deprived because
You know what? I like PDA.
yeah,
Public displays of affection. I do like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like I love and like even if it's a little touch at the lower back or something like, you know what I mean? Just like a little reminder, like, oh, okay, all right, I see you. Like I love that. Quality time is nothing more attractive or sexy for someone to like invest their time with you and organically want to spend that time with you. Like
you enjoy being around that person. You enjoy
being
that
around
person.
that person.
Exactly.
Like even if we ain't doing shit, even if I'm in the next room, you just so elated that I'm in the next room. Like that is just
And isn't it dope when you can just be quiet with someone? There doesn't have to be conversation flowing. You're at peace with just being quiet and just being there.
Laying on the chest.
Yeah, look at her cuddling ass.
Closing my eyes.
I love cuddles.
So comfortable.
I love cuddles. Like that's like the best thing. Yeah, all that shit.
All that y'all so look, toughen up. You know, we Sagittarius, we're too cool to be all having our hearts on our sleeves and shit.
Sometimes, like I'll be doing that, and then like even to being too soft sometimes for me, because y'all know I'm like nice as fuck. Kind of bites me in the ass at the end of the day. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have did that shit with that person. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. You know, you live and you learn.
I just think that it takes a lot for someone to get to that utopia with us. Like, it actually does exist, but it's a fucking journey to fucking get there. And some niggas don't know that they actually close. I think that's it. Like, some niggas don't be knowing that they actually at the gate, and then they do some fuck shit, and then you be like, gotta send your ass back with the peasants. Like,
reel it back in. Reel it
damn banished.
Yeah.
What did he say? The door is closed.
Yes. Honey.
All right. Big, do you have a quote for us this week, honey?
I do. Hold on. I just have to bring it back out.
Oh, I thought it was on your shirt.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you. No, because I was looking at quotes. Oh, shit. Looking at quotes early, and I forgot I made the executive decision to go this way. Okay, so this week's quote is, don't be basic, okay? Like, a lot of motherfuckers nowadays with this pandemic is stressing people out. They don't know what to do. They press, and they doing a lot of basic shit. Don't allow them to knock you off your square, and do not be basic. Rise, my love. Elevate, okay? Rise above, challenge yourself, and go forward.
Can we see your shirt? I was hoping she was going to flash us, but just kidding. Wait! Oh, there. Oh, titties. Okay. So for those, we do have a YouTube channel. Hi. You can find us on the Bomb feed.
It's like
So look.
like the Star Wars where they like the thing color goes big. It goes,
Yes.
all
Oh my
right.
God. All right, so that concludes today's show, guys. Thank you for tuning in this week. As always, we really appreciate it. We love it when you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter and talk to us and tweet us and love our Instagram captions and, hop in the DMs. We talk back. Well, I take that back. Elizabeth has a million DMs. She probably won't see it till next year.
She probably not getting there.
I will see it, but some of them I won't reply because you guys be putting some dumb shit in there sometimes. But I'll see some of them.
Next week, we're going to do a segment of niggas say dumb shit, and it's going to be off of your DMs. And I'm just going to read them.
No. How about this? How about we all bring something from my DMs next episode?
Oh, girl, my DMs are dry. Niggas don't be in my DMs like that.
She lying.
Bruh.
She lying. She lying, y'all. Them DMs be fire.
No, real talk. Nobody's in my DMs, okay? No one's like Elizabeth, they be wanting to risk that shit off. She be doing them little videos and shit where she like look back, smirk at you, you know what I'm saying? Like
make one butt cheek jump.
That part. Yeah, her shit jumping. I don't have. You know who be in my DMs? My auntie. Like, girl, I saw your podcast. Girl, good job. Like, thank you.
Oh, look. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go to BOMB, Black Opinions Matter. Subscribe. You will see our new episodes every Monday. We are so excited to be a part of that new family. Welcome everyone to Las Vegas. Until next time, we'll holla at y'all.